Welcome back to Veil of Death MTG, to the Season 1 finale of Implements of cEDH. For this video we are once more joined by Josh from Elder, Drunken, Highlander, and we did make a few adjustments for this video. So, I, for once, am back on my mid-range ad nauseum Aminatou list. Josh is on his Advantage Thrasios Livio list. Spoon is on Poly Urza, and Shastak on Greening Birgi.
Cool. I'll play a Mox Diamond. I'm gonna pitch an island. I'll play an Ancient Tomb. Ooh. And then I'll lose 2 life, and I'll play an Eidolon of Rhetoric.
Epic.
No. Can't cast more than 1 spell each turn, and then I'll pass.
I'll tap Upkeep, draw.
What else do you need in your Thrasios stack?
Do Mountain Pass.
Alright, I'll be drawing my card.
What are they gonna do when they print a card called Mountain Pass?
Play a Polluted Delta, find a Watery Grave, shortcut for a Soul Ring as my only spell per turn, and pass, if that's okay.
Oh. I bet that's actually come up. That may be like a you know, there's like no-nos that companies have. That's probably a big one. It's like, no, this has been nixed way long ago. Don't even think about this idea.
This is an internal memo about Mountain Pass going around at Wizards of the Coast.
Right. Well, wasn't the one secret land Mountain Go?
Mm-hmm.
Mountain Go, yeah.
Yeah, true.
So it's already, you know, on their brain. Ooh, what are you naming?
Thrasios, Titan Hero.
No, you're fine. I'll draw a card for turn. I'll be mildly sad that I can't use my Thrasios ability. Play a Polluted Delta, crack it, lose a life, get a Tropical Island. I'll tap the Tropical Island in my Mox Diamond, and I'll cast a Sylvan Library. Cast.
Play a Mountain, tap 2, cast Magda.
Cool.
Pass the turn to you, Death.
I will untap, draw, play my 1 land for turn, and play my 1 spell per turn. Cast the Draenei Magistrate.
Wow.
Big giant X on Thrasios. Big nose. No Thrasios ever.
No commanders here. Pass the turn.
Alright. Island. I guess we'll drop Soul Ring and we'll pass it.
Draw. Sylvan Library. I'll take 4 and I'll leave 1 card on top. Play a City Brass. I'll cast an Elvish Mystic as my spell for turn. Then I'll pass.
Tap. I'm gonna go to combat. Buddha, I would just like to swing at you for 2, make a treasure. Mountain as my land for turn, and I'll pass.
Alrighty then, I will untap, draw magical card for this turn, and play Mana Confluence and pass.
Yeah, Polluted Delta. My 1 spell will be a Jeweled Amulet. Guess I'll pass. I'll just go crack this right now and get an island.
I'm gonna respond. I'll lose 2 life. I'll even Mind Sensor.
Top 4?
Yeah.
Nada.
Sylvan Library. Let's take 8. Cephalid Coliseum is land for turn. Alright, so I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Evolution, sacrificing my Elvish Mystic as an additional cost. I'm gonna get a Gilded Drake. I'm gonna steal the Dranith Magistrate.
Totally Lost is the Gilded Drake, and I'll put the Draenei Magistrate up here.
I'll go to combat. 2 at Shastak, and then I'll pass it up.
Alright, cool. We'll untap, upkeep, draw. We will do the best 1 thing that we have. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, crack this treasure for 5, and we'll cast a Goldspan Dragon. Go to combat. I would like to swing my 4/4 Haster at Josh and Magna at Buddha. Awesome. And then I shall pass the turn there.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna lose a life and cast an Ad Nauseam.
I'll lose 2 life and I'll mana drain it.
Alright, I'm untap because that was my one trick for end step. I will draw a card. Play a Spire of Industry. I have one colorless floating when I cast it. I'll lose 1 life and I'm gonna cast the dress down. So this shuts down Eidolon, so all creatures are vanillas right now. When this ETBs, I will draw a card. Cast Aminatou. Alright, and my girl will blink my Branded Magistrate back to me. I will also use the colorless mana. I have to cast the Mana Vault. Afterwards, I will tap the Mana Vault to cast the Sensei for 1. Then I'm gonna spin the top. I'm gonna put it like this. Draw it with the Sensei. I still have 1 colorless floating. Cast the Soul Guide Lantern. Exile something out of Josh's graveyard, obviously. Mana Drain. And at the beginning of my end step, this will sack itself.
Put my blue charge counter on the amulet.
I'm just gonna die to the fact that I got every single pain land in my deck but 1 and a Sylvan Library.
I am going to try to crack this Prismatic Vista and see if I got an island on top. No, not a basic. Rip. 1 spell. Make it a Proteus Staff. And that's all we can do. We'll ship it.
Sylvan Library, please save me, Sylvan Library. We'll take 4. We'll wade bravely into our fate and play more Stax pieces. I will play Collector Oof.
I'm gonna just sack this and exile all of your yards.
Now that my nefarious plan has come to realization, I'll pass.
Alrighty. Untap.
Nefarious plan.
Keep. Draw. Go to combat. 4 in the air towards death and 2 on the ground at Buddha. Yeah, at the Aminatou, I'm sorry, thank you.
I'll chump with the Gilded Drake. I don't need it.
Yep. And then pass turn.
I will untap this useless Soul Ring. Lose a life to Mana Vault. I draw a step. Draw the Sensei. I will uptick Aminatou to draw a extra card and put the Sensei, well, whatever, maybe you don't know if it's the Sensei. Put it on top. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn there.
Untap. We draw. I guess we'll play a Sapphire Medallion and we'll pass the turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, I'm going to lose a life for my City of Brass. Go 12. I'll cast a Nature's Claim targeting Eidolon of Rhetoric.
I have a response to that, and I hope you guys will love it. I'm gonna cast a Helios Intervention to destroy X target's artifacts or enchantments. One of them is gonna be your Sylvan Library, the other one is gonna be Proteus Staff. Kaboomy.
Alright, I'm going to tap. Lose 2 life. Cast an Eternal Witness. Let's return Nature's Claim. That's it, I'm passing.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We're gonna play Terramorphic Expanse as our land for turn. I would like to go to combat. Just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Swing 2 at Buddha and 4 in the air at Aminatou. Make 2 treasures.
Girl bites the dust.
Pass the turn to you, Death.
So I'm gonna go to 31. Gonna draw. So I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit, I guess.
Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna cast the Tainted Pact. No, we don't want the Lindell's Vault. That was the
You sure you don't want to dig for more dig?
Grand Abolisher, no. Other card waste, no. Demonic Consultation. No. Talisman of Dominance, no. Chain of Vapor, nope. Cephalic Coliseum, nope. Mean Betrayal.
You just exiled all graveyards.
Yeah. I'm just reading it, but I can't play lands, don't know. Praetor's Grass, no. Chromox, no. Windfall. We'll stop at Windfall. Pass the turn.
Draft for turn. Ship. Shipping it.
Stax game. We'll draw for turn. Lose a life. Slowly dying. Priest of Titania. Believe it only taps for 1. But you know, here in these desperate times, we will take whatever we can get. I will pass.
So let's just play an Impact Tremors. And then we will go to combat. And I'm going to put 2 at Buddha and 4 in the air towards Josh,
I
going
think
up to 8 treasures.
my mighty bird wizard's gonna have to die for the cause here.
And then we will crack this Terramorphic Expanse to go get a mountain and pass a turn.
Let's see the mystery card that is above my library, but first I lose a life going down to 30. It's definitely not going to be an Agnos. This is a fun card, but not useful. I'm just going to cast this Windfall.
I'll go to 12. I'm gonna cast Swords to Plowshares, targeting the Drannith Magistrate.
I will gain 1 life.
Then no. I'm discarding Nature's Claim and Sanctum Prelate.
Ryle, Aetherflux Reservoir, Simian Spirit Guide.
Skimming Symmetry and Sensei.
Flusterstorm, Miscast versus Bauble, Might Break Trap.
Cool, I can play a land for a turn. We'll cast the Doffy Voidwalker. And then I will pass the turn.
We draw. Oh. Let's tap. So you try to cast Urza. We'll pass after that.
Draw turn. Play Breeding Pool tapped. Yeah, tapped. Lose a life, go 11. Play a Livio. Play an Arbor Elf. I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Keep. Draw. We'll play a mountain. Let us go to combat. Josh, I'm gonna swing 4 in the air at you with my gold span.
Seems valid, reasonable. I'll take 4.
So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. And cast my commander, Birgi. And then when she enters, each opponent will take 1. And then I will pass the turn.
Let me untap, lose a life for the Mana Vault, draw a card. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Image. It's gonna come back as enter as a Eternal Witness. ETB target Windfall. I'll get the shiny new Windfall. Go to 27, cast the Windfall.
I'm gonna exile Eladamri's Call from my hand and cast an Endurance for its evoke. No, you know what? I'll shuffle Shestock's Graveyard back in. He'll go under the Dothy though. I'll cast Mystical Tutor.
I think maybe the smarter play is to force the Windfall.
The Mystical Tutor, right?
No.
Response to the Force.
Ooh, Wizard Battle.
I would like to cast a Deflecting Swat. Yeah, I kind of want the wheel, so I'm gonna point it at change the Force to the Mystical Tutor.
I have 2.
I have none.
2.
I have 3.
So we draw 3. The cards I'm discarding is Force of Will and Skyclave Apparition.
Power Artifact and Transmute Artifact, yeah.
Alright, we all draw 3.
Oh.
And there's a Mox Opal that I have now in the bin, and what else?
Pyretic Ritual, Mizzix Mastery, Deflecting Swat.
I'll play my land for turn being a deserted beach. Alright, I'll pass the turn.
End step, I'll use Urza's ability to tap 5 artifacts to get 5 blue and activate Urza's shuffle.
Good luck.
Hope for maybe something. No.
That's a separate exile.
There's a guy I used to play with, like before the pandemic, who would play Urza, and he would like fan his deck out like so, and go to one of his opponents, and be like, "All right, pick your fate."
Oh, and let somebody else pick it. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's hard to do here.
Okay.
He'd say, "Pick your fate," is what he'd say. It
I
was
like
like
it.
a casual Urza deck, and it was designed around flipping things, so you had like Blight Steel in there.
I'm gonna make 4, 5 mana. I'm gonna do a little Urza shuffle myself here.
Do there is a shuffle.
Oh, rip!
Big sets.
I think I'll play a blue, cast an Ether Spell Bomb, drop the Snow-Covered Island for turn, and pass it.
Draw a card. Cool. Got Guy's Cradle. Deck. Alright. Good job, deck.
Nice.
Our view. Let's crop rotation. Let's go to 4 and let's cast crop rotation. We're gonna sack Ancient Tomb. Screw this guy. No one likes him.
Yeah, get out of it.
Good old Commandy Tower. We're gonna activate Command Tower. And go down to 3. We'll use Livio to exile the Eternal Witness with an Aegis counter on it. Let's go to 5. Let's go to 1 green. Let's activate Livio and bring back Eternal Witness. I'll return. Yeah, let's get Gilded Drake. Cast Gilded Drake. I will take the dragon. You have a Drake. That's my whole turn, I guess.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast a Pirate's Pillage, discarding a Tybalt's Trickery. That's gonna float 1 mana for Birgi. Pirate's Pillage says draw 2, make 2 treasures. That's at least something. I'm gonna use the 1 to cast a Chain Lightning, targeting Collector Roof. Nice. So that thing's
Oof
dead.
is in the void zone.
So
it's
we're
Chain
gonna
Lightning.
use the 1 and cast a Pyrite Spell Bomb. That floats 1. We can use the 1 to crack it right away, draw a card into the void zone. Combat. We'll do it like this. I'm gonna swing 3 in the air, 2 in the ground, 3 on the ground at Josh.
Alright. I will take the 3 in the air and I will block. I'll block Magda with the Arbor Elf and I'll block Birgi with Priest of Titanium.
Alright, before damages, I'm just gonna activate Magda, sack 5 treasures, go get an artifact. And we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
untap
for.
my Tropical Island and float 2.
We're gonna do the thing that we couldn't do before. We're gonna put a Curio onto the battlefield and then pass the turn, it looks like.
Alright. We'll untap 1. Somebody play the ding. Draw a magical card. Play this command tower. We'll cast Aminatou again. Oh, yes, I could just do the better part by using the Soul Ring finally. I forgot about that it exists. She comes down, if she's okay, she comes down with 3. I will uptick her, draw a card, and put a card on top of my library. Cast Demonic Tutor. I will crack the Doffy to cast Mizian Mortars, targeting Tainted Pact in my bin.
You mean Mystic Mastery?
Mystic
Mizzix
Mastery.
Mastery, yeah.
I keep calling Mizian Mortars, sorry. Mystic Mastery to target Tainted Pact to cast it for free.
I'll respond here.
Sure.
I'll crack my Cephalid Coliseum. I'll draw 3
And discard free.
and discard 3. I'll discard Arid Mesa, Soul Ring, and an Enlightened Tutor. You, sir, can probably win. You're good.
Alright, so I will Tainted Pact. I'll just shortcut to the end of my library. Probably with... no. I'll take the Mental Mist. That doesn't matter. I have 1 card left in the library. Everything else is exiled. Go down 1 life, cast the Fastest Oracle.
Yep.
All I can do is tap this for a blue, or to sack it, draw a card, and hope for some kind of, yeah.
Tails
Yeah.
Nimble Obstructionist.
I can dramatic reversal.
And he can spin Urza.
I can spin Urza up
Nice.
for. Oh, and Oof is gone, so we got 2.
You can float a blue from your construct before you do that too.
Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Cool counterspell. Dig through
Green.
time.
Hey, we're gonna keep going.
We're digging. Top 7.
No counterspell, no counterspell, no counterspell, no nothing.
Damn. Nice.
Wow, that's legendary.
No red blast, no nothing. Nobody has a red blast.
Nope.
Nobody's gonna help the Oracle.
I just want to
Yeah,
end
yeah.
this.
Counter the Pact of Negation that's targeting the Thrasios. That'd be funny. Damn, that's a good dig.
That was high.
Nice.
I'm just gonna go for my exile pile and pass the turn while I think about what probably is the last card in my library.
Upkeep. We have to pay 2 blue.
Damn it, it's not this.
2,
Oh, that's so funny.
3. We've paid our debts. We will draw for turn. Play a mana crypt. No covered island for turn. Okay. Play blue. 2. We're gonna cast intuition.
Yeah.
I'll target Josh.
Okay.
It is these 3.
Oh, I see. So I think personal tutor is the call here, right?
Okay. We are going to cast said personal tutor.
Is personal tutor not one CMC?
It is. Oh. Does he have?
Oh, he
mental misstep.
This guy.
Remember this good old boy?
Think about all of our choices in life. And just cast heuristic study. Yeah. I'll send the construct up at Shestak.
Sure, I'll take 5.
6, in fact.
Oh, 6. I'm sorry.
And I'll pass it.
What do I draw here that can help me?
I hit that.
Does that help me? Good combat. I'm gonna swing 4 at Shestak, getting a treasure. I'll go to my second main phase. I'll add 3 mana with the Gaia's Cradle. 4/5. I'll finale X equals 3.
Heuristic trigger.
You can draw. I will get Derevi from my deck. Oh, right at the bottom. So
Nice.
my printer was having issues when I printed Derevi last week. So forgive him
I like.
ugly appearance. Derevi's gonna enter and untap this Gaia's Cradle. I'm gonna activate Gaia's Cradle, get 4 green, crack the treasure, get white, use Livio, exile the Eternal Wind. Use Livio to exile Derevi. Use Livio to return Derevi and Eternal Witness, untapping Gaia's Cradle with Derevi, returning Finale of Devastation with Eternal Witness. So that's X equals 3, our Finale of Devastation. We're gonna go find a Village Bellringer, put him into play.
Not paid for heuristic on the.
You go ahead and draw. Village Bellringer enters, he untaps all my creatures. And that's gonna be all I got.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Tap 1, cast an Infernal Plunge, sacking Birgi. I'll use the floating 1 to pay for Heuristic Study. And then I'll add 3 red mana to my mana pool. She goes to the command zone. We're going to crack 2 treasures. Use this. 3 floating, cast Birgi. So when she enters the battlefield, each opponent will take 1.
Pay heuristic on Birgi.
I will pay Ristic on Birgi.
I'm gonna die, guys.
One more creature.
Yeah, I'm just passing. Go ahead, Death.
A nice Urza, probably. Then I wouldn't have no Thrasios problem. I just have.
I'm curious to see what my last card in my library is.
It's Jace, and you're still gonna win.
I don't play Jace.
That'd be funny.
So, I'm gonna do the responsible thing. Alright.
Full 7.
So the dick move would be to discard someone's card. But I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna blink my mana vault. Tap for free 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And cast a Brainstorm Pain for Ristic Study.
Huh.
Bold move. That's a bold move.
I die.
He's going out on his own terms.
I appreciate it.
Because I had the Thoughtseize in hand and I could screw someone, but I said no. I'll let you guys fight it out.
Got for turn.
The last card was the Brainstorm.
That's ironic.
I'm gonna pay a blue to cast Resculpt, targeting Birgi.
Sure. I get a 4/4.
4/4 Elemental. Yep. Why not? Let's play an Urza's Saga for land. Let's tap 5 and play a Tezzeret the Seeker. Tap those for colorless. Tap that for a blue for 5 to spin up Urza. Fabricate.
Ooh,
Nice.
Tezzeret when you got Fabricate.
Yeah, it seems like a good hit.
I think I'm getting a top. I'm gonna tap the medallion to cast the top. What I need to do this turn is just +1 him to get these guys back. I think just pass.
Josh can never tap his City of Brass now.
I have it at the ready in case someone tries to kill me. I don't have to pay life. It deals damage, so I will go out my own terms only.
Like I did?
Yes, exactly. We are of one mind. I'm gonna go to combat. I'll attack Buddha Spoon with a Goldspan Dragon and a Derevi. I'll get a treasure. I'll have 2 Derevi triggers on the stack, and I'll use them like so. I'll add a white mana, and I'll add 5 green mana. And I'll spend the white mana and 1 of the green mana to exile Derevi with Livio. A white mana from the Mox Diamond and a green mana, 3, to exile the Village Bellringer under Livio. I'll spend add 2 white mana. I'll spend 1 of that white mana and 2 green mana, leaving 1 green, to exile the Eternal Witness under Livio. And then I will use the last floating white mana, this green mana, and I will spend this Tropical Island here, and I'll activate Livio, bringing back the squad. They'll all enter. Village Bellringer will untap my creatures. Derevi will untap Gaia's Cradle. Eternal Witness will return Finale Devastation. Yeah, I need to untap Command Tower and Mox Diamond as well. And then we'll go to our second main phase. Training Grounds. All Finale X = 4. Okay. I'm gonna go get Emil for my deck.
Oh, I guess I get to draw off after
Yes,
that
you-
one.
Go for it. So Emil's gonna enter. Because of Training Grounds, her ability only costs 1 to activate. So I will use my 1 my 1 mana in Command Tower to use Emil to blink the Derevi, untapping the Gaia's Cradle. I'll have, I don't know, infinite green mana. God. So I have infinite green mana. I can now use the infinite green mana to blink the Eternal Witness. Blinking Eternal Witness, getting back something that can use my green mana to help me not die. This is tapped. I guess Finale Devastation can get out. So I can get all the creatures out of my deck, and my graveyard. One of those creatures is going to be a Seedborn Muse, which is relevant. I'm gonna get all the Rule of Law creatures out, but I can exile them under Livio when I need to cast spells. But I'm not gonna get the Rule of Law creatures out right now. I can just do that whenever. So I'll get all the creatures out of my deck.
Do you have a white mana source, or are you still stuck on infinite
I can
green?
untap one thing with Emil and end the loop when I don't want infinite green mana anymore, so I can use one white mana source eventually. So I'm getting Larder Zombie, which is one of the creatures that's important, and also a Grand Abolisher, just in case. Spellseeker is going to put something into my hand. Solitude's going to enter and exile the... going to exile one of my own creatures to gain me life, is what's going to happen. Esper Sentinel, Kinnan, Luvinia. So it's going to exile the Goldspan Dragon, and I'll gain 4.
You can blink Solitude and exile all of our creatures?
Yes. I'm going to get... that's eventually one of the things I'm going to do. I have to look. So I'm not getting the Rule of Law creatures out. This gets shuffled.
It feels like
something. I think it's gonna be
Finale with.
Okay, I got it. So Spellseeker gets silence, right? Right here. I'll exile all your creatures. I'll return all of mine to the battlefield. I'll have a Sanctum Prelate on 2. I'll have all my Rule of Law creatures exiled under Livio. Spellseeker is just gonna get something else. Actually, it's gonna get something to kill the Pithing Needle. I'll blink Spellseeker a bunch. Let me get Spellseeker. I'll get all the spells I need out of my deck. One of which will be Veil of Summer, which I'll use my infinite green mana to cast. Then after that, one of which will be Silence, one of which will be Cyclonic Rift. There's a Seedborn Muse on the battlefield because of me putting into play with Finale Devastation. I'm going to untap all my stuff on my turn. When Shestak gets to his upkeep and I have priority again, I'm going to give myself infinite mana once more with the Emil combo. I will cast Cyclonic Rift overloaded and I'll cast Silence, and then I'll hold priority with an overloaded Cyclonic Rift, and if she tries to do anything, I can blink the Eternal Witness to get back Veil of Summer and cast the Veil of Summer. I'll do the same thing on Buddha Spoon's turn, so he has no permanents and can't cast spells. I'll get back to my turn, I'll return the Finale Devastation, and I'll attack everyone for lethal.
I'm good with that.
Nice. Good
Again.
game, man.
You got there with 1 life.
Oh my gosh. What a
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
2%.
1 life win. That's crazy.